Hey everybody, this is Randy and I'm coming to you from my backyard. So it's an in the backyard video today, not an in the pink room, although I do have a pink drink. You know, just don't get no better than that. I want to come to you today and visit with you just a little bit about who's it all about. You know, when you talk to people, talk to them about our products, you talk to them about our business opportunity, you might kind of think, well, it's all about you building your business. Well, let me tell you something, it really isn't. It's all about the person you're talking to. It's all about them. And if you'll direct your conversation to that end, that they know that it's all about them, they'll be more receptive to listening to what you have to say. You know, pardon the noise in the background, but that's just a little water fountain that's running over there. And so there's no water running anyplace. Kind of sounds funny when you hear that in the background, right? But just remember that it's all about them and what they want. So you have to kind of direct your line of questioning or your line of conversation towards that. If you just keep that in mind, for example, when you're talking to somebody and they start complaining about, maybe they're complaining about their job. You know, maybe you say, what do you do for a living? And they're proud to tell you about what they do, but then they kind of get into, you know, but I've been doing it for a lot of years, and sometimes it bothers me a little bit that I've got to work on Saturdays and I know the boss is out golfing or something on Saturday. Well, remember, it's about them. They're the ones that are hurting. They're the ones that want a solution to their problem. So one of the things that you might say, well, I'm just curious, what are you going to do about that? Well, what do you mean, what am I going to do about that? Well, you know, you're unhappy with what you're doing. You don't like it that your boss is out golfing. Well, how would you like to be out golfing every Saturday instead of working? If I could show you a way that that might be possible, and yet you could still earn the same money that you're earning now or more, and you could do it from home, would it be okay if I showed you something like that? Just remember that if they're interested in wanting to change their life in any way, shape, or form because of the business opportunity or maybe because of their health. Somebody says, boy, I'm sick and tired. You know, it's like here today, it's kind of cloudy and it's cool outside. I don't think it's more than about maybe 60 degrees out. To me, it doesn't feel bad, but for a lot of people who live down here in Arkansas, this is cold weather. They're wearing a coat. You know, they're miserable. And they might say, boy, I get aches and pains when it's weather like this. Well, I'm just curious. If I could show you something that might help you with those aches and pains, would it be okay if I shared that information with you? You see, it's all about them. Listen to what they're telling you. Listen to what they're sharing with you. They've got a problem someplace that they want you to fix. They want somebody to fix. You happen to be there, and you can fix sometimes a lot of it. So just remember this when you're visiting with people. Just remember that it's not about you. It's about them. Think about that. It's all about them, not about you. Your business is going to grow based on the number of people that you talk to. You don't have to worry about when they sign up or who's going to sign up. All you got to do is you've got one job to do. And that is simply share your business and opportunity with as many people as you can. That's the only job you have. Because you see, the decision to join you, the decision to do the business, the decision to buy the product, is not yours to make. It's theirs. Simply theirs. And they can't make that decision if you don't approach them in the proper way. And the proper way is to make sure that it's all about them. Just remember that. It's all about them. It's all about what they want, not what you want. What you want, you take care of yourself. But when you're visiting with somebody else, you have to put yourself in their shoes. You have to put yourself into their line of thinking about what is it they're looking for. And you learn that not by this. This will get you into trouble. You see, you have two of these. God gave you two ears for a reason, so that you and one mouth, so that you listen twice as much as you talk. If you listen to what people are saying, then you'll be able to speak to them what they want to hear. Just a simple question, just a simple solution. Don't overcomplicate it. Have a conversation. Hear what they're saying. In the course of their telling you what their life is about, and believe me, people will always tell you what their life's about. You ever heard the statement that the guy that knows the most information is your local barber or your local bartender? Because these are the two people that you sit down and talk to. You just explain everything to them because they're used to listening to people. And they hear stories about people's lives that they could even care less about, but by the same token, they hear things that you wouldn't think people would disclose to them. It's because people like to talk about themselves. So if you'll just listen in the conversation, they'll tell you, if you listen, they'll tell you what they're looking for. Short little video gives you some information, some ideas on how to build your business. It's not a complicated business. It's never been hard for me, ever. Because I learned from my mentor a long time ago, just don't ever complicate it, make everything simple. Remember, in most cases, there's only one or two things that can happen. When you talk to people and ask them a question, there's only one or two things they can do, either answer or don't answer. If they don't answer, you say next. If they do answer, there's only one or two things that can happen. They either want information from you or they don't want information from you. If they don't, then they don't. If they do, then there's only one or two things that can happen. They can either join you or not join you. If they don't join you, then next. If they do join you, there's only one or two things that can happen. They can either buy product or not buy product. If they don't buy product, well, then you say next. If they do, then you say, what can I do to be of service to you? Remember, when somebody asks you for help, or if somebody contacts you for any reason whatsoever, one of the best set of words that you can ever say to them is, what can I do to be of service to you? This whole world, when God put it together, was based on being of service or of help to somebody. That's why you're here. I hope that you're having a fabulous, fabulous day. I hope that you're drinking some of this. And then I hope that you pay attention to these words. Wherever you go, there you are. Might be in a backyard. It might be in a restaurant. It doesn't make any difference. But wherever it is, you might as well make the most of it, because I guarantee you, not a soul out there is going to do it for you. God bless you. Have a super day. We'll see you on the next Pink Room Drive Time, or in the backyard, or maybe in the kitchen video. Bye-bye.